Hey, Myles. I guess first of all, can you kind of walk us through what yesterday was like while you guys were waiting to take off, waiting to get on the plane or whatever, and kind of finding out what was going on?
Going with the changes. Okay. See what happens. Just waiting for the call that we're either gonna leave that night or tomorrow. Whenever we play, just gotta go out there and be ready for whenever they want us to be on the field.
What does losing? Obviously, the you lost the receivers, but with BJ Goodson, what does losing him kind of mean to this defense? Because I know he's the guy that kind of makes a lot of the calls for you. I'm pretty sure he wears the green sticker for you.
He's our play caller. He's know, our best guy in the linebacker core. He makes plays in the run and in pass, and he's a vocal leader out there. I love having him in the locker room and on the field, but just have to keep on going.
What happened on that strip sack? They called it an incompletion. Did you think that was a strip sack? The one that got challenged?
I guess that's up for interpretation. And he told me on the field that it was too tight to overturn. So that's my fault. I didn't go out there and get another.
Thank you.
Marla?
Yeah, Myles, you guys have been so resilient this year. How disappointing is it? I mean, I know these were, you had a lot of guys missing, but how disappointed are you that you couldn't kind of rally the troops?
It's tough. No matter who's out, you're trying to go out there, head high and fighting hard. Scratching, clawing, fighting against everybody we go against. And we're just trying to ride with whoever we have on the field at that time, no matter who's out. So this was a tough one, but they played well and they got one on us.
Were you looking at the scoreboard at all? Did you have any idea that, you could have clinched a playoff spot with this win if you'd have won?
Yes. Didn't know that, but now the road goes to Pittsburgh. At least to the Steelers. They're coming to play us at our house, and we have to get the playoffs to them.
I mean, having that, your fate in your own hands is, that's okay, right?
I'd rather be in my hands than anybody else's. Have to worry about anybody losing or winning. All we have to do is we have to go win. It's all on us.
Thank you.
Don't mute for me.
Hey, Myles, defense came out pretty strong in this game, but the offense didn't. It was slow to get their rhythm. Do you think the trauma of having 7 guys out and what happened in the last 30 hours affected the start at all, the first half of the game?
I mean, I'm sure it's a little shell shock, but got to go out there and play the best you can with the guys you have. And they did that. We didn't come out on the winning end. The Jets came out and they attacked us early. They attacked us on defense and on offense. They made the plays they needed to make, and we didn't get any takeaways, and that's a key stat of the game. They had, I think, they were +2 in takeaways, and we had none. And it's just like that. And we can't get the ball rolling on offense. We have to pick up the slack on defense. And we didn't put it together in time.
And as someone who's, who had the virus and you've spoken about how it lasted with you, do you have an understanding of what happened to these other guys at all? Or was it something that could have been prevented?
I don't know the situation with the guys, what they were doing, where they were at. But, I don't know how they return. Everybody's affected differently, as we've seen through the last 6 months, how they're affected and how their breathing and their heart's affected. And hopefully they return healthy. Most of them are asymptomatic or don't have it as bad as some of us have had it. And just return back to themselves.
Thanks, Myles.
Let's go back to Marla to take her question, and then maybe someone else's, and we'll be done.
Yeah, Myles, you've talked so high, raved about Baker this year. Did you see, was he rattled by, the events of what happened? Did you see the same Baker today on the sideline?
I didn't see anything change in his eyes or in his demeanor. He went out there, same gunslinger you've always known him as, and he was prepared. And I knew it was on all of us. It was on all of us today. All of us came up a little bit short, and they were prepared. They had a good game plan, and they found a way to win. That's the name of the game.
And with Pittsburgh, I mean, you've been looking, sort of looking at Roethlisberger since you came to the Browns. Do you sort of relish a chance to, he's getting up there in years. Do you relish a chance to go against him again?
Pittsburgh's, not too liked around Cleveland. I know they have a storied history, and he's one of the greats. That's more of what I like to think about. Going against some of the great tackles, great quarterbacks, and fortunately, I get to go against one of each. I get to go against Villanueva, who's been in the league for quite a while. Pro Bowler for multiple years, and same in Big Ben, Super Bowl champion, Pro Bowler. I know he's in the record books for many a stat, and just being able to go against that kind of competition, year in and year out, two times a year, you won't find that really anywhere else. Especially you got Baltimore, and then next year the return of Joe Burrow. It's going to be a tough division, but I look forward to these challenges, and if our road goes through him, then so be it.
And one quick thing, do you think you have enough leaders on this team to kind of put you guys back together, rally the troops this coming week?
It's not about having multiple leaders. The good saying, too many Chiefs, not enough Indians. So I believe if you have one good leader on the whole team, you have two good leaders, one on each side of the ball. You have even a leader on special teams. It's about having someone to rally around when things are going wrong. And we rallied late, but it just wasn't enough at the end. It's not about always having a leader to get you over the hump. Sometimes it's just about making those plays. You can be a leader and not a playmaker, or you can be a playmaker and not a leader. We have some of both, and today we just didn't have enough in the tank to get the win. They did.